Warning, the following video contains MLP-related content. It also contains at least one or more of the following: cursing, violence, immature jokes, funny reactions, or verbal, not safe for work content. If you do not wish to view anything that may contain any of these, please immediately go to your previous page. Otherwise, stick around and enjoy the show.
Hello everyone, Brony44 here, and I am finally getting around to playing My Little Investigations. Now this game, I've actually had downloaded since the day it actually was released. Like, prior to this game even being released, in fact, I was well aware of this being in development. Because when I was watching the Turnabout Storm series, actually, in one of the related tabs in there, for one of the videos, was actually a demo, or not demo, but like a preview of this game that was being shown off. And I took a look at that, and it looked actually really interesting, and it looks like finally, I get a chance to play it now. I could have played it a while ago, but I just never got around to doing it. But now I actually have time to play it, so... Sorry about that. There might have been a little jump cut there. I had to turn my fan on. But anyways, so yeah. I've been looking forward to this game, and I'm gonna go ahead and start checking this out. So let's see. What do we have in store? New game. Official cases. True Blue Scootaloo. Alright, so what's this one about? When Scootaloo gets accidentally accused of being a big gem heist, it's up to newly minted detective Twilight Sparkle to get to the bottom of the case. Bring it on! Alright, so I have not loaded this up at all prior to this, so I have zero expectations. I have zero idea what to expect.
Find it! It's here somewhere!
It's the Diamond Dogs?
I'm looking! Give me a break!
Too dark. Can't see a thing.
Good
Yes! That's a thing called mouth! Looking.
Wait. I think. Aha! I found it.
Finally!
Dude, it's like
Let's get out of here.
it's like a blue version. It's a blue Chaos Emerald.
What's going on?
How did you bust your ass through a window? Did you screw up on a scooter that badly? Oh my gosh.
Rarity, I came as soon as I heard. What happened?
Is this entire thing voiced? Because that'd be cool.
Oh, Twilight! It's awful, horrible, dreadful, perhaps even the
Possible thing.
possible thing!
Yep, called it.
Uh-huh. And that would be...
What?
Why, Twilight? Do I detect skepticism? Well, I shall have you know that last night I became a victim. A tragic, tragic victim.
Oh no! Alright.
Woe is me! I shall never recover from this injury that's been wrought upon me.
Verity, you are still a Dwama? Verity, still a Dwama queen.
English, Rarity.
Oh, come on, Twilight. Even I understood this. Rarity's just complaining and again and again.
I was in the zone, Twilight. But if I must, last night I was stolen from.
Stolen from? What was stolen?
The Chaos Emerald.
They were stolen, Twilight! Both of them!
Both of the Chaos Emeralds that she had.
Who?
My two jewels! True Blue and Opal!
Wait a minute. You mean the gem and Opal as in, like, your cat? Why would the Diamond Dogs take your cat?
Ahem. Twilight. What Rarity is trying to say is that thieves broke into the Carousel Boutique last night and stole both the True Blue, a large sapphire that she had recently acquired when gem hunting, and Opal, which is her cat.
Well, we kind of figured that part out.
How could they? How could they? Oh, my poor, poor darling, all alone out there with those ruffians!
Do you even know who they
I'm gonna
are?
go ahead and hope that she was talking about her cat there. What happened? Do you have any idea who did this?
Well, no. I'm afraid we haven't the slightest idea.
Ponyville doesn't really have much of a
Well,
police
we
force,
do,
you see.
but they don't.
So we are a little under-equipped to handle something like this. This doesn't happen very often, you know.
Well, duh.
An investigative team from Canterlot has agreed to look into it, but I'm afraid
this
they
kind
won't
of thing
be
doesn't
here in
happen
a few
very
days.
often, but things like chocolate raining from the sky, or a bunch of changelings taking over Canterlot, or, you know, freaking a mythical creature coming from his banishment, a 1,000-year banishment, aka Tyrek, coming over and absorbing the spells and magic power from all the ponies and stuff and taking over the world that way. Yeah, that kind of stuff happens all the time, but little breaking entries and stealing and thievery and stuff like that, that doesn't happen at all. Pfft.
A few days? But the thieves might be long gone by then, and... Wait, is this the same investigative team as last time?
What do you mean last time?
Exactly what happened last time? I can't
Fuck
seem
if I
to
know.
recall.
The one brought in to investigate the baby that went missing and which ended up being found unharmed in the closet?
What the fuck?
Ah, yes, I do recall that. But I'm not sure where you're going with.
The one that somehow managed to implicate Pinkie Pie in a fictional Dragon X smuggling ring?
Well, yes. Yes, that's the one.
Fast forward.
Think positive, Twilight. They may, perform better this time. Yes, that's the ticket. Well, there's not much for it either way, Twilight. After all, no pony in our town has any experience with this sort of thing. We'll just have to wait it out.
Twilight can do it, right?
Oh, I have
Totally.
so much to do at the moment. I simply can't stay around any longer. We'll get to the bottom of this as soon as that investigative team arrives, Rarity. You have my word.
Bye-bye.
I'm afraid she's right, you know. We shall simply have to wait it out.
If that investigative team gets their hooves on this case, who knows what ridiculous things they might come up with this time? There has to be a better way.
Well, to be honest, it wouldn't surprise me if the investigative team did show up and then immediately accuse Spike of doing it, because, well, hey, Spike loves a gem, so he right there automatically has, a motive. As to why to take Opal, that part I don't know. Maybe Opal will try to stop him or whatever and he got pissed. Who knows? Or maybe Spike is actually trying to get Opal out of the way so that way he can make the moves on Rarity easier. Okay.
Rarity, I'm on the case.
I beg your pardon, Twilight?
Yeah.
Some pony needs to get to the bottom of this, right? Well, I volunteer. I've had experience investigating crime before, after all.
Twilight, I'm really not
Detective
sure if
Twilight's
that's such a
on the
grand
case.
idea.
Fuck you, Rarity.
Well, I mean, sure. That particular investigation pretty much involved completely airtight evidence that directly identified the culprits in one go. And it also included an eyewitness who saw almost everything who could lead me exactly to the clues. But it's not like the team from Canterlot will be much better, right?
Ha!
Forgive me, Twilight, if your words do not inspire a great deal of confidence.
Okay, Rarity.
It'll be fine.
Seriously.
Don't you worry, Rarity. I'll have this case wrapped up in a jiffy.
In a
Mystery
jiffy.
novels came through for me then, so surely they'll come through for us again.
Hey!
Hi.
Gah! Pinky, where in Equestria did you come from?
Why do you even bother asking?
Oh, well, I was walking by and I was all, my assistance is needed, and I must fulfill my duty.
Oh god, is Pinkie Pie gonna be like the a fucking like assistant as while we're being detective?
Uh-huh. What are you doing?
Helping a pony in need. Duh!
Uh-oh.
I'm the one who knows something about investigations, not you. Remember what happened last time?
I want to know about these last times. What the fuck did this happen?
Of course I do, silly. But this time is completely different. I
How
have,
so?
wait for it, a walkthrough!
Fourth wall breaking.
A what?
A walkthrough, silly! For this game, the way things work are completely different than last time. Honestly, sometimes I worry about her.
Pinky, you're talking to some bushes.
Nah, she's talking to us.
Oh, Twilight, I'm not talking to those old things. I'm talking to them! Out there! You see what I have to work with here?
You know what? I'm not even going to ask. Just, do your thing, Pinky.
She's doing it.
Okie dokie dokie. Well, the first step of any investigation is to move around. You can't find anything if you don't move your little rump to where the clues are. So, to
doy.
walk places, you first lift your hoof up and move it in front of your other hoof.
Pinky, I'm pretty sure I know how to walk.
Oh, right. But I bet you've never walked like this before. Now, if you want her to walk, well, you just gotta click on the spot you want her to walk to, and she goes. Or, if you want her to keep moving, just press and hold, and she'll walk towards your cursor. And, of course, if you wanted to get somewhere lickety-split, just double-click and hold, and she'll run, run, run like the wind.
Run like the wind bullseye?
I'm pretty sure I can walk myself.
Oh, Twilight.
Twilight's like a
Don't
dog.
worry.
She's got like a
Don't worry about the
walker.
details. They'll figure it out, and that's a pinky promise.
Okay, so now we know how to move. Great, but what about, you know, examining evidence?
Oh, that's simple.
That's
if
Queen in
you
the
want to
background.
talk to someone or look at something, all you gotta do is click on it. Easy peasy.
Lemon
But I
squeezy.
bet if you clicked on that broken window there, you'd think of lots of things to say about it.
It's just a window.
It's broken.
Yeah, but you
Wonder
gotta
why.
keep them happy, right? So you better think of something to say about it. Otherwise, they might get upset.
Right, of course. We wouldn't want to make them upset after all.
Twilight's like, what the fuck is this motherfucker thinking?
And that's it.
That's it?
That's it! Well, that's not it, but it's it for now, because the other its come later. You're not ready for those its yet, though. Don't you worry about them.
Uh-huh. Okay, sure.
Okay.
I don't know how in-depth this game goes in terms of the investigations and stuff, but is this game gonna have, like, the other side of things where it's like the Phoenix Wright games? Because I love the court cases in the Phoenix Wright games. They're so much fun.
Okie dokie, and I'm off. Bye, Twilight.
Also,
And I'll see you real soon, too. Catch you later.
bye. But also, I just, almost a week ago, I finished the, Phoenix Wright and Professor Layton, game that's on 3DS. That's a good game. That's a really good game, and I'm actually now a little bit interested in the Professor Layton series, because I never played any of them before, but gosh, even in there, the fucking Phoenix Wright court cases in there were awesome. I love those games.
That was fascinating, was it not?
I don't know about
That's one
fascinating,
way to
that's a
describe
strange.
But useful, wouldn't you say? Though I must confess, I still do not believe that this is a good idea.
Don't worry, Verity. I'll get to the bottom of this before that investigation team even gets here.
Well, do you even know when they're gonna get here, though? That's the thing. You don't even know how much time you have. You could say that, and then they immediately show up, and you're like, well, fuck. Oh, I can start moving now. Well, she said start with the window, so...
The boutique's looking as good as ever. I thought we'd never get fully repaired if it cheerily literally tore its front wall away from the rest of the building.
Wait a minute, what? I never thought we'd get it fully repaired after Cherry literally tore its front wall away from the rest of... What? How?
But then along came Pinkie Pie. Then a song started. Then a chorus joined in. I don't even know where they came from. And then somehow, 3 minutes later, the Carousel Boutique was good as new.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
One of these days, I really have to resume my studies of Pinkie.
Hey, well, I mean, yes, that's true, but you don't know how long that'll take for you can actually understand her. The fact is, you may never understand her.
Well, it doesn't take a sharp eye to see that these are tire marks. And it doesn't take a sharp wit to figure out that whoever was here probably was the cause of this broken window, too.
Doi. Tire marks.
Is there anything else here? Is this hair?
Possible. White hair.
Hey! How's
Hi.
it going, Twilight?
You just left. Now you're back.
Pinky, where do you keep coming from?
Don't ask where she keeps coming from.
Silly. That's not important.
I feel like the answer to that question might destroy the fabric of space and time.
It's hair.
Yes.
It's not just hair. Why, it's a clue. And do you know what every super-duperific investigator does with clues?
Do they write them in their handy-dandy notebook? Alright.
Do tell.
They use their big, humongous brains to figure out stuff about him, of course. Jeez, it's like she hasn't even read the walkthrough. All you gotta do is bring up the evidence list,
Well, technically she
click on a
didn't
piece
read
of
it.
evidence or a profile, then click on Combined With. Click on another, then click on Combine.
All you gotta do is bring up the evidence list, click on a piece of evidence or a profile, combine with or another. Hey, come on.
And then, your investigative wizardry takes care of the rest. If it can. Sometimes it's a dud. But that's the magic of investigation for you. Also, if you ask for extra help from the options menu, then the evidence button will get all glowy-wowy to let you know that there's some evidence you can combine.
Lowy wowy.
Right. I'll get right on that.
Okie dokie Loki. Well, have fun investigating. Me? I've got a cake in the oven, so I better get back before the cakes notice I'm gone. Keep an eye on her, okay? Bye!
Will do. See ya.
You know, I suppose there might be a connection between the hair and the tire marks, now that she mentions it.
Well, I guess we gotta go ahead and combine the two.
If we assume that this hair is from some animal, then it'd naturally follow that the rider probably swerved here to avoid hitting it, explaining why that pony went towards the window. Except, what animal was it? A pony, perhaps?
Huh. Well, that's the thing. We don't really know. Is there any other bits and pieces of detail? Yeah, what's that?
A strange star-shaped object? I can't say I know what this is, but it looks out of place, which makes it a clue in my book.
Star-shaped object. Alright. Does she know what this is?
Why, thank you, darling. But I'm afraid that I haven't a clue what I'd use it for. Terribly sorry, but I simply cannot accept this gift.
I wasn't giving it to you.
I was gonna ask her what it was. Alright, well, she's not very helpful. Okay, nothing else over here. Oh, I looked at Carousel Boutique itself. I didn't look at the broken window, apparently.
Well, that's sure one way to get into a building. You'd think a jewel thief would be more, well,
Subtle?
subtle than that.
Yeah! Okay, it looks like that's about it, really. For this, so it looks like we gotta go somewhere else. Is there anything down here? Nope. Hey!
A piece of cloth. Red on one side, gold on the other? I think I know what this is from.
Oh yeah, from that CMC! Yep, there we go.
Pinky, stop doing that! I'm trying to concentrate here.
Twilight's not gonna be able to sleep properly later tonight because you're gonna keep thinking that Pinkie Pie's gonna keep showing up and scaring the bejesus out of her.
Oh, sorry, but I thought you might really like to know this latest thing I found in the walkthrough.
I thought you said you already read it.
What is it?
Well, if you get a piece of evidence that someone might know about, then after you start talking to them, you can click on Present Evidence, and they'll let you know what they know about it.
Oh, way ahead of you. Way ahead of you, Pinky. I already tried that with Rarity, and she thought that I was trying to give it to her.
I'm supposed to do what to what now?
Oh, come on, Twilight. We just did this about 2 minutes ago.
Twilight, honestly, what am I gonna do with you? Well,
Give her the
you
easy
know
mode,
what
I guess, of the game.
right? So it'll all work out peachy keen in the end. I just know it.
Yeah, I get
Way
it.
to fill me with confidence, Pinky.
Well, that's all I got. See you around, Twilight. Till next time.
I really doubt she's had time to go back to fix that get that cake out of the oven, and then come back to see us, because that was such a short time difference. Is there anything in here? No, I can't go into there. Can't go in there. Alright.
I'm not done investigating the crime scene yet. I should look around more.
Says who? I think you are done. If you're seriously gonna tell me I need to present it to Rarity, that's stupid, because I already know who it belongs to. It's pretty obvious that it's the CMC member. I mean, even Twilight should know that's the CMC members. But fine, I'll go ahead and talk.
Oh, I remember this little problem.
You do?
Of course. I fixed that this morning, in fact. I can tell you about it if you'd like, though I'm not really sure if it's relevant to this case, darling.
Don't worry, Rarity. Every little bit of information helps.
Fixing the cape and answer questions. Fixing the cape.
Of course! Apple Bloom came by this morning to have this little accident fixed up. She seemed to have ripped her cape during one of her usual excursions. I asked her why she didn't just get Sweetie Belle to fix it up, but she said that Sweetie Belle was very busy today and couldn't spare any time to do so.
Is Sweetie Belle capable of fixing it?
I really don't know what those fillies are up to, but on the other hoof, perhaps it's better I don't know.
Yeah, you don't know what
swear,
they can do.
Sometimes I don't understand myself. Sweetie Belle absolutely ruins my gold silk, and now here I am, fixing the capes they made with it.
Okay, sorry about that. The screen kind of cut out there for a sec. That was my bad. So, yeah. Whoops. But we're good. We're back up. We got the game going again. Ruins my gold silk. Now here and fix the
I'm
kid
an
anyway.
odd sort. Do you think I'm odd, Twilight?
Yeah.
Oh, Rarity. I think you just have a big heart.
Don't remind me, Twilight. Sometimes it can be a bit tiresome.
So this belonged to Apple Bloom, and she had it fixed this morning.
How do you know that it actually did belong to Apple Bloom? It could still be Scootaloo's. And just that Apple Bloom is the one who went to go get it repaired.
While I'm here, Rarity, do you know where Apple Bloom went after you fixed her cape?
I'm not certain of her exact whereabouts, but she did head out towards the town square after I gave her the fixed cape.
Well, that's where we're going.
Perhaps that should be where you should search?
Alright. Thanks, Rarity.
Why was she giggling? I can now go to town square. I don't need to say anything about last night, because that's not important to me. She already gave us her discussion about last night anyways, in the beginning. There's no point in talking to her about it again.
Can you do that for me, Sweetie Belle? At least until this all blows over. Of course. Leave it to me, Apple Bloom. See ya.
I wonder what those two are talking about. Official Cutie Mark Crusader business, maybe? Might as well have a chat with Apple Bloom while she's here.
Doing it! Ah, who's that? Hey, Claire? Hi.
Oh, hi! I don't think I've seen you around before. Are you new here?
Are you an OC? Yes. Yes, you are.
Yes. Well, no. Well, sort of. I travel a lot around Equestria. I haven't been in Ponyville for quite some time, so... mostly.
Jesus, her voice sounds very familiar to Rarity's.
Well, welcome back then. My name is Twilight Sparkle. I'm Princess Celestia's student, but, well, in my day job, I take care of the town library too.
Oh, of course. I've heard of you. What of your exploits do have a way of reaching quite far away, let me tell you.
Do tell them.
Do they? Well, I'm really nothing to speak about, to be honest. But it's nice to make your acquaintance all the same. So, what do you do?
I'm a sculptor, or at least that's what I most enjoy. Traveling helps me a lot with inspiration.
Oh, sculpting! Have you seen
Cute.
our town's fountain? You might like it.
Well, actually, I've seen it before. Or, well, I've done more than just seen it. I made it a while ago.
Wow, really? I had no idea. Well, you should feel proud of it. It's very well done.
Thank you.
Seems legit.
Although, there is one thing that catches my eye, now that I think about it.
What's that?
That plaque. Was that added recently? It wasn't put there when I made it, at least. And I didn't make it for the mayor. The rich family commissioned the statue.
Wait, what? Boy. I wish this surprised me anymore.
Anyways, I was in the middle of pondering my next sculpture. It was very nice meeting you, Twilight Sparkle.
So, did the mayor, like, steal it or something? Like, what the crap? I'm not really understanding that.
Likewise.
Okay, so, yeah.
Hey, Apple Bloom. How's
Howdy.
it going with the Cutie Mark Crusaders? Done any, epic quests or crusading lately?
Oh, well, no, actually, not really. See, we're kinda on break.
Man, you're already looking suspicious.
On break? Since when do the Cutie Mark Crusaders take breaks?
That train has no brakes!
Since, well, recently. I mean, every pony's gotta take a break once in a while, right?
How recently?
Say a week ago.
Pretty recent?
Why is she avoiding my questions?
Technically, she's
Something's
answering
not
it,
right
just
here.
not, legitimately, I guess. She's not representing the element of honesty, that's what I mean.
Although, now that I think about it, there's one crusader I haven't heard anything about today.
Scootaloo. Although, depending on the timeline, you could be considering Babs. But she's not in Ponyville, she's elsewhere.
Say, Apple Bloom. Where Scootaloo's been?
Excuse me.
Nowhere. I mean, somewhere. I mean, not here. I mean, I don't know.
Hasn't been seen since yesterday.
So, did you hear about what happened to Rarity last night?
That's crazy.
Did I? That was an awful thing that happened to her.
Well, don't worry. I'm on the case. And I promise you that
Detective
I'll find the one who
Twilight
broke that
is
window
gonna
and
solve
stole
this
from
shit.
her.
Oh, well, good luck with that. Hope you have real good luck there.
That was an odd response. Apple Bloom, you wouldn't happen to know anything about what happened, would you?
Please tell me, like, Cyclops appear from Phoenix Wright and just start getting locked in chains around Apple Bloom and I have to break them.
Huh? Course not. Why would you think I'm not telling you something, huh?
Don't!
Because you just told me that you're not.
Last night at interrogation. Ooh, I can interrogate your ass. I don't know if I'm ready to interrogate her, though. I mean, it's not like I really have a whole lot of evidence, but... it should be enough. I mean... I've got the cape and the hair, so that might be enough. I don't know what the fuck this star object's from. I don't remember. I don't think I've seen it from anything.
Okay, Apple Bloom. Time to find out what you're hiding.
Let's see what you got.
Hold it!
That's a Phoenix Wright thing, Pinkie Pie.
Pinkie, what in the world are you doing?
Seriously, Pinkie Pie, you're gonna scare the fuck out of Twilight. She's not gonna be able to sleep tonight.
I'm pressing you for information, Buster! Or, at least that's what the walkthrough says. I'm not really quite sure how this is supposed to work here.
Another lesson from Professor Pinkie Pie?
Yo, Professor Pinkie, that sounds cool.
Yupperoonie! This time we're talking about interrogations! Are you excited? I'm super duper excited with a strawberry on top!
Okay.
Don't you mean cherry?
Cherry.
No, I don't really like cherries.
I figured that was the reason why she didn't say cherry.
But I mean the whole ride home with Rarity. Never mind. Let's just get this over with.
Okie dokie dokie.
Whatever.
Now, the walkthrough says that interrogations are a super special thing where you've got to try to wring the truth out of your opponent. And you do this with your mind, Twilight. Your mind! I guess you should have no problem with all that mind you got, huh?
Sure. So,
Go
what
use
do I
that
do?
brain power.
Well, she's about to tell you something that totally isn't true. Well, part of it at least. And it's your job to figure out what that part is.
Can do that. I
Once
can
you
do
find
that.
a statement that doesn't fit with the evidence you have available, you'll want to present that evidence against that statement. Like
Contradiction!
Bam! Powie! Pizzazz!
Can I do it without that last part?
Well, if you want to be boring, sure.
Boring is fine. Boring is great.
Oh, and if you think you need your opponent to talk more about something they said, you can always select press for info, and you'll get them to talk, like me. I love talking.
I've noticed.
And that's all for now. But remember, you gotta use pizzazz. Otherwise, you're not a real investigator. The walkthrough says so.
Sure. I don't see Twilight saying pizzazz
Duly
out loud.
noted.
Jeez, do something to liven her up a bit, would ya? She's a terrible audience. Anyway, until next time, bye!
Well, what do you expect me to do to her?
I thought she'd never leave. Okay, on with the investigation. Apple Bloom, I need to ask you about where you were around the time of the crime.
Huh? How come? I'm not a suspect, am I?
No, I just need to know. Procedure and all. That makes sense, right?
Sure, I guess. I wasn't
Sure.
even doing a whole lot yesterday, to be perfectly honest. Most of my day was spent with Applejack helping around on the farm. We finished everything up at around 6:30 or 7. I don't remember exactly when it was. I had homework to complete for school after that, so I was pretty much just doing that for the rest of the day. I certainly never went anywhere near the Carousel Boutique. No, sorry.
Wait a second. Objection.
Objection!
Twilight, what in the hell are you doing?
Well,
She's
I'm
having
going to
fun
give
with it.
You know, pizzazz. Just like the real thing.
Oh my gosh,
Did
she
it
actually did
sound
say
official?
pizzazz. Well, son of a bitch.
Why, you feeling alright? Hey, I bet Zecora can help with that.
Okay.
Do not get
okay,
Zecora
I
to
get
start
it.
making
I'm
more
not a lawyer.
potions for Twilight to freaking get
Anyways.
drunk off of.
Apple Bloom, I'm afraid to say that I don't think you're being honest with me here.
Huh? Of course I am, Twi. How could you say something like that?
Hey, can you say something like that?
No, I'm not being guilt-tripped this time. I found a scrap of your cape near the bridge to the Carousel Boutique. I know you were there, Apple Bloom.
Oh, well, that doesn't mean that was left there last night, does it? Why, that was left there a long time ago, Twi.
No, Apple Bloom. I'm afraid that one's not going to fly. I talked to Rarity earlier, and she told me that you had this fixed this morning.
Yeah, but...
Your prized Cutie Mark Crusader's cape. Apple Bloom, come on. You can't tell me that you wouldn't get that fixed as soon as possible.
That's right.
But it... I mean... Alright, you win, Twi. I'm sorry.
It's okay. But please, I need you to tell me what you know. I can't help if I don't know as much as possible.
Last night, out of the questions. Oh.
All right, Apple Bloom. Please tell me everything you know about what happened last night.
I can't.
And why not?
'Cause I can't.
Apple Bloom, I think I know why you're not talking.
It's because of this, isn't it? Right.
Said the wrong one.
Anyways, seriously.
Apple Bloom.
I think I know why you're not talking. Well,
It's because of this, isn't it?
okay, well, I suck. Oh, I didn't even see that! Motherfucker! I didn't even see the thing up top saying for 2 profiles. Well, shiza.
How's this?
You were trying to protect Scootaloo, aren't you? I haven't heard from her all day, and Rarity said some things about you three that seemed awfully suspicious.
Yeah, you gotta
See, I
try.
wanted to freaking present the Scootaloo profile to her, but I didn't see that as an option on there. I just saw the 3 pieces of evidence. I'm like, well, what the fuck do you want me to do? And then just after the second one, did I see the thing that says, hey, you can go to profiles up here. I'm like, motherfucker.
Apple Bloom, listen to me. I know your heart is in the right place, but this isn't the right way to protect Scootaloo. There's an investigative team coming in from Canterlot to handle this case. It's very, very important that I have this case closed before they get here.
You don't mean that investigation team?
They?
Julia?
I'm afraid I do.
Okay.
Their team must really be bad.
No more hiding. Promise. I wasn't being truthful because, well, I was awful worried about Scootaloo. See, last night, we were rehearsing a comedy routine that we had planned to put on for Rarity's birthday, which is coming up pretty soon. We've been doing that for quite a while now.
Oh, right. Comedy, of course. Great.
Well, yeah, this'll earn all cutie marks for sure.
No, it won't.
But you can't tell any pony about this, Twi. This is super duper top secret. It won't work if it's not a surprise.
We'll only tell those who need to know about it.
Sure. You can trust me.
You say that now, Twilight, but if there's a pony that you have to freaking interrogate and you have to use that as part of your evidence or something, or you reference it, then you just broke it down. Like, promise.
Cross my heart and hope to fly. Stick a cupcake in my eye.
That a yes?
Apparently, Apple's not aware of how that
yes.
works.
Well, alright then. Anyway, we were practicing in the town square last night, like always, and things are going pretty well. We took a break, during which time me and Sweetie Belle hung out by the bridge. But I don't know where Scootaloo was at that time, or what she was up to.
Probably riding her scooter.
A short while after that, we heard a sudden loud crash coming from the Carousel Boutique.
Crash! Ow. It's actually kind of a neat looking picture right there. And her eyes are like super red here. Like, golly day, girl. Like, did that camera like fuck up your vision that badly or something? Because like, that's red. Like, really
We didn't
red.
know what in tarnation was happening now, so we just walked for a bit to see what was going on. And then a while after that, some pony ran across the bridge real fast. We didn't get a good look at it, but I'm pretty sure it was Scootaloo.
Yeah. Kind of obvious.
What? Oh, no. That can't be right.
Afraid it is, Twi. I didn't know what was going on, but since it seemed like Scootaloo was in trouble, we all figured, well, better not say anything about it. I'm awful sorry I lied to you, Twi.
It's fine. Really. You did the right thing in telling me all this. This has been a big help.
Ow. Neck.
Scootaloo's not a thief, Twi. You gotta believe me. You gotta help her. Promise.
Well, we personally already know that Scootaloo's not the real thieves, but let me put it to everyone this way. Scootaloo would have no motive to steal.
I promise on my honor as an investigator that I will clear Scootaloo's name and get to the bottom of this.
Alright!
Is that something that's valuable?
What the fuck, Alvaro? Come on!
Let's just say that, yes, I promise.
Alright. Oh, hello. Alright.
Now I know that Verity's hiding something from me. I'd better pay her another visit.
You know they already tied you? Or something? Is there anything else to say to her? Nope. Nothing really worthwhile. Alright. So it looks like we need to pay a visit back to Rarity. Not really sure why, but I guess we'll find out. I never did ask her about this, so I guess I might as well do it.
Rarity, I think we should start with what happened last night.
Of course, darling. What would you like to know?
Could you describe exactly what happened and what you saw?
Well, I'm afraid there isn't much to tell. I was sleeping in my bedroom when suddenly I heard a shrill crash from downstairs. I went downstairs to investigate, and what did I find but my house overturned and ransacked, my prized jewel gone, and my beloved opal essence missing as well. Oh, Opal, Mama's coming soon.
Perhaps I should ask more specifically about what was stolen. And that was everything there is to speak of? You saw nothing else at all?
No, nothing, I'm afraid. So sorry, Twilight.
That sounded awfully suspicious. Rarity, are you hiding something? Ugh! Pinky, what are... Actually, you know what? Never mind. I can guess.
Ooh, can I guess too? Is it a bread box?
Pinky, just get on with it.
Twilight's having enough of this shit.
Get on with what?
Aren't you here to tell me what to do here?
Nope. Why? What's going on?
Well, for one, I think Rarity's hiding something from me.
Oh, you mean the topic got locked.
The what now?
One sec.
Yeah, she's actually consulting the
Here
walkthrough.
it is. Section 2B of the walkthrough. Locked topic.
I really need to have a look sometime at that strange book she's got there.
Then take it from her, damn it!
Okay, you ready for this? And I mean really, really ready?
Yes?
My body is ready.
Okay, here goes. Sometimes a character won't want to tell you everything. In other words, they're hiding something from you.
No way.
Yeah, I think that was established already.
Oh, well, let's see here. It also says that in order to unlock that topic, you need to present a certain piece of evidence. Do you have it?
Maybe.
Nope, I don't think you do.
Fuck you, Pinky. You don't know.
Are we done now?
Nope. The walkthrough also notes that sometimes you need to present more than one piece of evidence too. If that happens, then the topic of conversation gets locked with as many locks as pieces of evidence you need to present.
Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense.
2 locks? Well then, you darn
Two
well better
evidences.
present 2 pieces of evidence, Buster.
Got it.
And now that's all the walkthrough says.
Alright, well, thanks, Pinky.
Don't mention it. Anything for a friendly friend. See you soon.
I'd suggest a mental asylum, if I wasn't worried about what she would do to it.
That's a good point. I like that.
Why, thank you, darling.
Ah.
Could you describe everything that was stolen last night?
Of course. First there was True Blue, a regular hunk of a sapphire that shone in the light like a noonday sky. Oh, whatever shall I do without the light of that jewel in my workshop? Second, there was Opal, my darling, darling Opal. She's been missing since last night too. Now with the jewel I can understand, but what could the thieves possibly want with Opal? It greatly troubles me to think of what might have happened to her.
It could be possible that, since we know that it's the Diamond Dogs, it could be possible that Opal, like, tried to, like, I guess, stop the Diamond Dogs and, like, latched onto, like, the big Diamond Dog back, and maybe he's just too stupid to realize that the cat is attached to him, and the cat's just hanging out on his back right now. Maybe.
You must find them both, Twilight. Promise me. You must. You must.
I think we'll just find one or the other. We don't need to get them both, because, you know, beggars can't be choosers.
I'll do my best, Rarity. I promise. Not just a giant sapphire, but her cat too? What an Equestria could that be about?
Oh, but less ads. Yeah, see, I don't have evidence to deal with the fucking thing here now, do I? I mean, the game wants to assume that I do, but what the fuck is this thing from? Oh wait, I already asked her about this. Ah, fuck it.
Why, thank you, Doc.
Nope.
Rarity, I think we
God
should
damn it.
start with what happened last night.
There you go. Present evidence. Whatever.
Why, thank you, Doc.
Why would you say why thank you for the hair? Are you stupid?
I've already told you everything I know about that, Twilight. Oh, but while we're talking clothing, why don't I give you some fashion advice? The next season will be here before you know it, and one must always look one's best when it arrives. Let me just grab a selection from my brand new fashion line and...
Rarity, there's a little thing that I'm kind of in the middle of at the moment.
Yeah.
Oh, right. But we must talk about this when you're done, Twilight.
Note to self. Find longer-term excuse before finding the true blue.
Rarity, I hate to say it, but I don't think you're telling me the whole truth here.
Why, darling, whatever do you mean? I dare say I resent your accusation, my dear.
All right then, let's look at this a different way. How quickly did you come downstairs after you thought something was wrong?
Immediately, of course, but I don't see what relevance that has to anything.
I don't have all the answers here, but neither does Rarity. Maybe I can get her to talk, if I make it seem like I know more than I really do.
So you gotta bluff. You have to bluff what cards are in your hand.
Rarity,
Or
I
hoof in this
spoke
case.
to Applebloom earlier and learned that she witnessed Scootaloo crashing through your window last night. I also learned that Scootaloo stayed for roughly a minute before leaving the boutique. Now, if you came downstairs immediately after hearing the crash, don't you think you might have seen something?
I mean, that is... I suppose you do have a point.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Celestia. It worked.
Hey!
You are correct, Twilight. I did see Scootaloo last night. I did not know what to make of it, and meant to protect her. I do apologize for not being forthright about it.
I understand, Rarity. But if that investigation team from Canterlot comes here and finds any of that out, what do you think their conclusion is going to be?
Well, if they're as bad as you make them out to be, I don't even think they're gonna notice the tire tracks.
You do have a point, I must say.
Alright, time to get to the bottom of this.
Oh, now I can interrogate Rarity. Oh, you're going down.
Alright, Rarity. Please tell me everything you know about what you saw last night. I can't help if I don't have all the details.
Let's go, baby.
Of course, Twilight. I shall do my best. I finished my work for yesterday earlier than expected, so I had wanted to get my beauty sleep. I had been somewhat deprived, given that a certain client had made several last-minute orders.
Just a minute. Which certain client was this, out of curiosity?
Who else but Sapphire Shores? She gives me such good business. But I don't want to gossip, of course, but my goodness, does that man love jewels, Twilight.
Look who's talking.
Although, I suppose her request was what got me searching for gems, which was what caused me to find True Blue in the first place. It wasn't so bad, all things told.
Well, now that True Blue's stolen, it sure is.
Well, as soon as I get True Blue back, that is.
Yeah, see, there you go.
Hint, hint.
Right, so anyway, you had just gone to sleep?
I had finally fallen into a blissful, restful sleep when, all of a
Restful
sudden,
sleep.
I awoke to the sound of a loud crash coming from the first floor.
Wait a minute, why wasn't this part read out loud?
Surely you can see why I kept this from you, Twilight.
Ah! I didn't mean
This
to do
isn't
that.
Scootaloo at all. Yet, there she was.
I know this can't be right. It just can't, but is there anything wrong with what she's saying?
I finished my...
There we go, okay.
I had finally fallen into a blissful, restful sleep.
Crash from the first floor.
I was just
There we
scared
go,
out
here
of
we
my wits at that moment, so I made great haste downstairs to see what in Celestia's name was going on.
Well... Maybe? I mean... I don't picture Rarity actually running down there as fast as she could if she was actually scared.
What I found there was awful, terrible, horrible. The first floor of my boutique, ransacked, ruined, torn apart. Oh, what is a man to do? Worse still.
True Blue, my prize. The jewel was gone, snatched from the very home. Worst of all, the very first thing I see was an orange purple pony darting out of my door.
I cannot explain what I saw any other way than to say that a Scootaloo purposely broke into my boutique to steal True Blue. What other explanation could there be?
Well... Scootaloo doesn't exactly have a motive.
Rarity, what you said contradicts this bit of evidence.
No. I don't believe it does, Twilight.
Oh, my mistake.
I can't...
What are you talking about? It's not really the hair that I'm looking for. I'm trying to present tire tracks, but because I combine the fucking two pieces, I guess it doesn't work out as well. Huh. Allow crash. Well, we established that Scootaloo's been there for over a minute before she actually, got up and left. But Rarity claims that she got there went down there immediately. So...
Just a minute. If there were potentially dangerous thieves in your home, why would you have gone downstairs so quickly? Weren't you worried for your safety?
I suppose that I did not even consider the possibility that I might have been in danger, now that you mention it. But really, Twilight, that's rather beside the point, is it not? What I found there was...
What I found there was...
worse?
Just a minute. Is that really the only interpretation there is for what happened?
I'm afraid I can't think of any other, Twilight. I do truly apologize. Surely you can see why I kept this from you, Twilight.
God damn it.
Well, what I found... worse?
She did not purposefully break into there. Not sure what the fuck that's from, though. Oh, the white hairs from Opalescence. Okay, so I get that much.
Rarity, what you...
Oh dear God, I'm seriously not even going to be able to get this done, am I?
Rarity.
Nope. At least I have infinite tries, thank God. But I don't know what the fuck it is I need to do. Maybe I'm missing some evidence. Maybe I can't do it yet.
I know this can't be right.
I might be missing some evidence. Oh, here we go. Evidently I can combine... I can combine said evidence with something.
I can't seem to find a logical connection here.
Well, evidently something can be combined with it. Nope. Something can be combined, but I do not know what.
I can't...
What can be combined, damn you?
I can't...
Nope. Something can be combined, but I don't know what.
I can't...
I don't know why I just did that one. I already tried it. Something can be combined, but I don't know what, and it's pissing me off. Motherfucker. Oh, I can combine the... Oh!
Alright, let's think about this logically here. Hair this color and this length is pretty rare, as far as Equestria goes. There really aren't any ponies that it could have come from. In fact, the only creature that I can think of that it could have come from is Opalescence.
Yep.
And that would mean that whoever was here swerved and crashed into the window because Opalescence was in his or her path.
And there's my evidence.
And that would all come together to mean that this broken window likely was an accident. It feels like there's more to this than just that. But it's a start at least.
Boy meets the eye. Okay, so now I can actually do this.
Alright, Rarity. Please...
I had...
Wait a second! Rarity, I know that this is going to sound entirely irrelevant, but I think I have a lead on what might have happened to Opalescence. At least, if not True Blue.
Oh, do tell, darling. Although I do admit that I must agree, in that I can't see how this is relevant to what we're discussing here.
I found some white hair right near the tracks outside the window, and judging from their length and color, I don't think there's anyone else they could have come from other than Opalescence. As a result, I think we can reasonably conclude that if those tire marks are from Scootaloo, then it's entirely likely that she crashed through your window completely by accident, not purposefully. She was probably trying to avoid crashing into Opal, which may well have spooked Opal into running away.
Yep.
Really? But then, that makes things all the more peculiar. Because it is still fact that she must have stolen True Blue, no?
No.
Let me ask a very important question before answering that.
What is Scootaloo's motive? Is there another way in or out of the boutique? Do you lock your doors each night? Do you think Opal might have stolen True Blue? Ha!
Do you, by any chance, keep your door locked when you go to sleep at night?
Why, yes, of course I do. But I don't see what that has to do with anything.
One follow-up question then. Do you also bring an Opal from outside when you go to bed?
Of course! The poor dear, I couldn't leave her to fend for herself at night.
Then I think we've established something even more important than the accidental break-in.
Twilight, I must ask that you be more direct, as I am not following one word you're saying.
She's saying that if you have brought Opal inside with you and locked your door, how did Opal get outside?
Alright, let's think about the facts of the case thus far. We know that you heard a crash and came downstairs to see Scootaloo quickly leaving your boutique. We can reasonably conclude that she probably was responsible for the broken window. However, we also know that the broken window was likely an accident, and that she had veered off course with her scooter because she was avoiding Opal,
Right.
who was immediately in front of her path. You just told me, though, that you bring in Opal and lock your door at night. So that raises perhaps the most interesting question of all here. Namely, what was Opal doing outside in the first place?
But she would have gotten out when Scootaloo opened the door, would she not?
No, because why would Scootaloo... How could Scootaloo open the door and have Opal get outside? Opal was already outside because of her getting in through the window.
That's not possible. Think about it. When was it that she veered to avoid Opal?
Right before she crashed through the window.
I trust you're beginning to see my point. If indeed your door had been locked and had remained that way until Scootaloo left, there would have been no way Opal would have been outside in the first place.
Exactly.
But that would mean that some pony else was in my boutique as well?
Exactly. I think we can reasonably conclude at this point that there at least is the possibility that someone else had entered your boutique before Scootaloo. And
Alright.
that they're the ones who opened the door so that Opal could get out. The question now, though, is who that would be. And that's just what I'm going to find out.
Okie doke.
Well, good luck with that.
Are you still doubting me after all this, Rarity?
Well, it's just hard to see you as a detective.
Tell me, who was right about Nightmare Moon?
You, darling, but
And who solved the mystery of the
you again, but I really...
And who recognized that Princess Cadence had been replaced by a fake?
Once again, you, but you see...
Shots fired, Rarity. She's proving you wrong.
So, why does no pony ever listen to me?
Well, I suppose it's that eventually you must be due for getting something wrong. Wouldn't you agree?
What
the fuck kind of reasoning is that?
Many reasons that argument doesn't hold any water, but by the time I even got to Bray's theorem, the Canterlot investigative team would have gotten here and convicted Fluttershy of something like running an illegal bear fighting club.
Oh, that's
Hopefully
funny.
best to drop the subject now, while I have the chance.
Yeah.
Sure. That, makes sense, I guess. Anyways, I'd best be off. More investigating and such like. Thanks for the help, Rarity.
Anytime, my dear.
Where do I go from here, though? It feels like I've talked to just about every pony.
Well, you haven't talked to
Other than
Scootaloo.
Scootaloo, of course.
Ah!
Wait, Scootaloo. Scootaloo, that's it! I haven't talked to all the Cutie Mark Crusaders yet. And if Applebloom is involved, then the others probably are as well. Now, if I recall correctly, I can get to their clubhouse via the western exit of the town square. It's worth a shot, at any rate.
And we're going there. We can now go to Sweet Apple Acres. Cool, we can go say hi to AJ. Whee! Oh yeah. Giddy up, giddy up. That's right, I can giddy up. Alright, ready? Oh, I can't. What? I'm not controlling this.
Huh? Where's Applebloom? I guess she had to head out or something.
Why would she just stand there? Wherever. Rainbow Dash!
Hey, Twilight, what's up?
What? What was that, like, electric guitar kind of thing there? Like,
Don't startle me like that, Rainbow Dash!
Sorry. So what you up to, Twilight? You're looking all concentrated and stuff.
Haven't you heard? Rarity's prize jewel was stolen last night.
And
And
I'm
Opal.
investigating. Come on, Twilight. Are you sure she didn't just misplace it? And then search high,
Wow.
and then search low, and high and low.
Rainbow Dash, this is serious! Her window was broken in the middle of the night, and the mayor has enlisted the help of a certain investigative team from Canterlot to handle this case.
Did you say the investigation team from Canterlot? You didn't mean the one that tried to drag Derpy on charges of Grand Theft Muffin?
Grand Theft Muffin! Parody of Grand Theft Auto.
That's the one.
Ah, you gotta do something, Twilight! They're gonna
fuck do you
ruin
think she's doing?
everything! Again!
I know, Rainbow Dash, I know. But, say, while you're here, I could ask you some questions.
Me? But I don't...
Well, the fact that you're really hesitant about it makes me think that you do know something about it. And the fact that you are essentially like a sister to Scootaloo makes me think that she might have told you some things about it.
It's for Rarity, Rainbow Dash.
Ugh, fine. Whatever.
So annoyed. Well, so we were going to consult Scootaloo, but now we're going to consult Rainbow Dash.
Well, I guess my biggest question is if you know anything about Scootaloo. Have you seen her lately? Or done anything with her?
I thought it was Rarity who was stolen from. Why are you asking about Scootaloo?
You didn't know? Scootaloo's the prime suspect for the crime.
She's what?
I'm sure she's innocent, but if you know anything about what's going on with her at all, it'd be a big help. I know she trusts you a lot, so...
Well, no. Can't say I've seen her in, a long time.
You are not being honest.
Weren't you about to say something?
Me? Nope. Don't know what you're talking about, Twilight.
I have a feeling that unless I present her with something that proves she's recently interacted with Scootaloo, I'm probably not going to get anywhere here.
Well, then I guess we're going to have to come back to Rainbow Dash later, because I don't have that evidence. I don't have any evidence saying that they've been hanging out recently. So I'll have to come out to that later. Okay, seriously, what the hell? Are these like Are these OCs of like the developers or something? Because I can tell that that's a friggin' OC. But I'm not even gonna bother talking to that one. What's with the crowd?
What's this crowd all about? I didn't know there was an event today.
They're having an apple eating contest.
Yeah, Applejack's way in the lead.
That chant for Applejack almost sounds a bit robotic.
Whoa, if she eats all those apples, she might get a wicked bad tummy ache.
Ah! Ah! Reference to Apple.mov. Nice. Whoa, Applejack, keep on eating all them apples, you're gonna get a wicked bad tummy ache.
This is one beautifully carved statue. I wonder what it's for. Oh, hey, there's a dedication here. Erected in honor of the bravest, most upright public servant Ponyville has ever known. I'm getting the sense that this is talking about the mayor, and was written by the mayor.
Yeah. But, anyways, back to the whole Applejack thing. The whole thing about her just, like, devouring the most apples just completely reminds me of the Apple.mov. Not only because of the quote that was referencing it, but the fact that, like, her eating all the apples, just, like, her in that video, she's like, no, 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 like that, and then just, like, cuts a slow-mo of her doing it, like, in slow-mo as well. It's like, yeah, you can tell that she's gonna win. Yeah, I ain't talking to these OC characters. I don't even give a shit. Sweetie Belle!
Right, it looks like at least one Crusader is here. I don't know where Apple Bloom or our little suspect are at the moment, but maybe I can get some information from Sweetie Belle all the same.
I don't know. I think Apple Bloom was able to tell her to, you know, shut up about this kind of thing earlier.
Hey, Sweetie Belle.
Twilight! Hi! I haven't seen you at our clubhouse in, ever!
Oh, I just thought I'd stop by. How's it going with you three? Have you done any awesome crusading lately?
Oh! Well, no. We're on break.
I'm getting the sense they rehearsed that line.
Yep.
Alright, but I really need to ask about...
The crap was that?
That came from the clubhouse. What's going on in there?
Oh, that's just Apple Bloom doing something. Something that does not involve Scoodloo.
Horrible liar.
Right, of course. All right. Well, I just have a few questions.
Can I go around her? Man, Sweetie Belle is like a hell of a bodyguard. Like, or she's body blocking the fuck out of me. Like, ah! All right. Whee! I never got to do the running yet. Okay.
I have to say, Applejack did an awfully good job in this clubhouse, and Applebloom fixed it up very nicely. Reminds me of the days when I was a little filly.
When she was
wasn't
just
good with
a
wood,
little
of course,
filly, she
but I was
found
good
it
with
rather
books.
silly.
Some of my best memories
See
as
all
a
the
filly
other
were when I was
ponies she
making book reports
could
about the
meet.
books
Anyways.
from my parents' private library. I remember I cleaned out the entire nutrition section once and made a huge fort in front of the fridge in the kitchen. It covered the whole fridge door from top to bottom. That was probably my finest moment as a young filly.
That's actually kind of funny
Although,
and a bit cute.
perplexingly, Shining Armor didn't really seem to like it so much when he went for a midnight snack that day.
Wonder why.
I swear, some ponies just don't appreciate good literature.
He wanted to have a midnight snack, not a midnight read.
Sweetie Belle, I happened to see you talking to Applebloom earlier in the town square.
Yep.
I was wondering what you two were talking about. Crusader business, perhaps?
Oh, well, yeah. I guess you could call it that. As a matter of fact, that's a great thing to call it.
And please tell me that's not all you have to say about it.
Pretty much is. I mean, there isn't really that much more to tell. Scoodloo's been kind of down.
Well, yes. I'd imagine she has been.
No! I mean, extra down. See, she kind of lost something of hers, and it was pretty important to her. She made me promise not to tell any pony. Oops.
Yeah, you're kind of telling me right now. So you lost something kind of important to her. Either... So I'm thinking the cape, it actually is Scoodaloo's.
Huh. Was there anything I picked up that might fit that bill?
Yes!
She'd probably have lost it when she crashed through the window. Whatever it was. I should present it to Sweetie Belle. See if she'll talk any further.
I can do that. But first, clubhouse.
So, about the noise in the clubhouse. I don't suppose I could go in and have a look?
Sorry, Twilight, but the clubhouse is for official Crusader business only. No adult
Official
ponies allowed.
Crusader business only.
Sometimes,
No adult
but you
ponies are
don't
allowed. Sweetie Belle's got the ultimate lisp. Except Applejack. Sometimes she owns the farm and everything.
These trees, I swear. I don't think I'm getting anywhere right now, though.
No shit. Oh, the clubhouse is actually locked. Okay, well, for the sake of things, I'll go ahead and do this.
By the way, Sweetie Belle, I wanted to say that you actually did a pretty darn good job on these capes. I'm impressed.
Thanks, Twilight. It was a very purposeful design, you know.
Oh, really? How so?
Well, as I'm sure you know, Twilight, the colors red and blue have historically been in conflict with one another. Red traditionally is the color representing organized labor and ordinary ponies, while blue traditionally is the color representing free market interests in business. To have them together in one single cape represents the harmony that exists within Equestria. And that harmony is what the Cutie Mark Crusaders strive to create, both within ourselves and within others. We're always looking forward, as the pony silhouette indicates. That's the Crusader way!
What about the golden interior?
Oh, it was pretty.
You really are Rarity's sister, aren't you?
Yep, it totally is.
Ooh, that's perfect! Just what we needed to get our cutie marks in pyrotechnics!
Hey! Sorry sorry, Sweetie Belle, but you can't burn this.
Oh. Well, do you have anything else that would work?
Well, no. I'm not giving you something flammable.
She was thinking about it for a sec.
Crusaders and flammable objects. I think this town has been demolished by unstoppable forces of chaos enough by now.
So what is that?
Hey, Sweetie Belle. Is this what Scootaloo lost by any chance?
Oh, hey! That's it! I mean, that's part of it!
Part of it? What? What is it?
I don't actually know. But I do know it was super duper important to her. It's got this ribbon attachment too! And a short while ago, Scootaloo came to school wearing it, and she looked really proud of it. Unfortunately, that kinda also caught the attention of Diamond Tiara and Silver Spoon, who grabbed it from her and started teasing her with it.
I don't like them. Diamond Tiara and Silver Spoon don't like you. I don't like them.
Normally, Scootaloo just gets annoyed at that sort of thing. But that time, I don't think I've ever seen her that upset before.
Did she kick their asses?
After I helped Applebloom get it back for her, she didn't really want to talk much about it. But she did say something about getting it from Rainbow Dash. We do have the second half of it, though. Just give me 1 second. Here, let me fix it.
So there's my piece of evidence that connects Scootaloo to meeting up with Rainbow Dash recently.
Scootaloo's gonna be so excited to get it back. Thanks, Twilight.
Oh, actually, I kinda still need it. It's super important, and it's for Scootaloo. Do you think I could hold on to it for just a teensy bit longer?
Oh, okay. But try to get it back to her before too much longer. She really wanted it back.
I will. Don't worry.
It's okay, we can give it back to her as soon as we use it as the evidence in order to talk to Rainbow
Thanks,
Dash.
Sweetie Belle. You've been a big help. All right, Rainbow Dash. You're up.
Alright. So we're done with Sweetie Belle at the moment. We got nothing regarding the clubhouse. So now we hit pinball back to Rainbow Dash. And this will be the last conversation that we will have for tonight. Or today. Whatever. After this conversation, we will end the first episode. Scootaloo's whereabouts. I'm gonna present you this, bitch. Boom!
Rainbow Dash, I know you aren't being truthful with me.
What are you talking about, Twilight? 100% truthful, right here.
Ugh, no! You are 100% lying.
Yep.
I already heard from Sweetie Belle that you not only know what this is, but also gave it to Scootaloo a short while ago. Ring any bells?
Nope. Never seen that before in my life. Sorry, Twilight. Don't know what Sweetie Belle's talking about. These fillies these days. Am I right?
Rainbow Dash, let me put it this way. This was found at the crime scene. It belongs to Scootaloo. That's all I know, and that's all the investigators from Canterlot are going to know too. Is that what you want to happen? Please, Rainbow Dash, you know something. I need to know what that is if I'm going to have any hope of clearing Scootaloo's name here. Element of loyalty? You know that thing you are that's supposed to make you stick by your friends and trust them?
All right. Talk. Jeez, I feel like I'm in a mystery novel or something.
That's funny you mentioned that. Unlocked.
Yeah, I gave her that ribbon. It was about, I don't know, a week or so ago. I was near the field by the school on weather duty, and Scootaloo was there too. I didn't think much of it since she was there a lot. It's a nice open area to practice flying. I should know. I practice there a lot too. Anyways, this time was different. I had already said hi to her and she didn't say anything. So I flew in closer to see what was going on.
Okay.
Hey, Squirt, why are you looking all down? You
Damn,
didn't
she's
set your
crying
lip or
a
anything,
lot.
Did ya?
Like, she's really crying. What the hell?
Oh, Rainbow Dash. Hey, what's up? You're all... I've been out here every single day because the other ponies in school make fun of me. Because I'm a Pegasus who can't fly. And I really, really want to fly. But I just can't. And I don't know how. and I can't tell Apple Bloom or Sweetie Belle about it. Because they might laugh at me too. Because they're all good at stuff. I'm not good at stuff. And I don't know what to do.
I can understand you being really upset and angry at the others, but you shouldn't be trying to withhold that information from Apple Bloom and Sweetie Belle. I mean, not to be honest here, it's pretty clear that they are already aware that you're not able to fly. But why would you assume that they would laugh at you? They're your best and arguably your only friends. Why the hell would they laugh at you not being able to fly? Let's not forget that they don't have their key marks or anything either, so they don't really have anything to gloat about.
How come I'm the only pony who can't do what she's supposed to be able to do, huh? It's not fair. I mean, sure, she gets down sometimes, but I've never seen her like this, Twilight. I didn't know what to do. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow down there, Squirt. What are you... And you're so awesome, and I want to be just like you. But I'm not awesome, and I never will be. Because when you were my age, you already got your cutie mark and helped every pony else. And I haven't done anything. Squirt,
Damn.
I mean, Scootaloo, stop. You don't know what you're talking about, kid. Huh? Alright, look. Wait right here, kid. I mean it. I'll be right back. I didn't know what in the hoof else to do, so I went back to my home, and then came straight back. And then, well... Here, Squirt, take it. What's this? Ribbon? Not just any ribbon, Squirt. The ribbon. The ribbon? Ugh, yes, the ribbon. The one and only ribbon I got for winning the race where I got my cutie mark.
Wait, you just gave it to her?
Well, what else was I supposed to do? I've never seen her that upset, Twilight. I'm not good with fillies. Whoa. And I can have this? On one condition, Squirt. You gotta treat it right. There's a story behind that ribbon, you know. That's not just a ribbon. It represents drive. It represents guts. It represents a don't give upness that every pony should have. But most of all, it represents courage. The courage to stick up for you and your friends. The courage to not be afraid of stupid bullies. The courage to do something really super daring for you and your friends. You wanna fly, kid? You wanna earn a cutie mark? That's how you do it. So yeah, you can have this. If you promise to trust your friends and not to think they're gonna make fun of you. Because I can tell you right now that no real friends of yours would do that.
That's right. That's fucking right.
Got that, Squirt? Wow! Thanks, Rainbow Dash! You're the coolest ever!
That is pretty cool. I'm impressed. But wait, why didn't you want to tell me this?
Ugh, you wouldn't understand, Twilight. I've got an image. I've got style. I've got awesomeness. Coolness. Radicalness. That kind of sappy thing? Totally unawesome. You gotta promise to never, ever, ever tell any pony, Twilight. My life will be ruined.
No, it really wouldn't.
Well, alright, Rainbow Dash. But I think there's one filly who sure thought that was awesome.
Yeah.
Rainbow Dash's advice.
Anyways,
Did that all really happen? Did it? Did it? Huh?
Yeah? Apple Bloom, how long have you been staring
Everybody
at there?
keeps scaring Twilight. Well, Apple Bloom heard
Look
all.
at that! How much did you hear?
Oh, I heard all of it. Lance said Scootaloo's always talked about you, but I never thought you'd do something like that. I can't wait to tell Sweetie Belle about it.
Apple Bloom, I think Rainbow Dash is about to kill you.
No. You can't tell any pony. You can't.
Say, we're supposed to do a show and tell thing at school in a couple days. This'll be perfect. Why, we'll have the best show and tell ever.
Rainbow Dash is totally gonna kill Apple Bloom.
Right. I'm doomed.
What are you doing here anyways, Apple Bloom?
Well, I was looking for you. See, well, that ribbon you got, Scootaloo kinda sorta really wants it back, and well, Sweetie Belle said you had it. So...
Alright. On one condition, though. I think it's about time I talked to Scootaloo about all this. How about you and I deliver this ribbon together?
Well, I would, but I promise Scootaloo I wouldn't let any pony who wasn't a Crusader into the clubhouse. No exceptions.
Well, we're at a stalemate.
Oh, so she is in the clubhouse then.
She, all pony feathers. I do the game,
Come on, Apple Bloom. I can't clear her name without talking to her about this. She has information I need to know and I need to hear it from her.
Alright,
Alright,
take us to
alright.
her.
I guess I could make you an honorary Cutie Mark Crusader for today. Then I won't be breaking my promise.
How can a pony who already has a cutie mark be a cutie mark crusader?
It's a deal.
Okay.
Only for today, though.
Whoa! Hi. Oh, she's my partner! Oh, no shit. Passive ability. The CMC are a tight-knit group and trust each other completely. If any CMC member doesn't want to talk about something, Apple Bloom might be able to change their mind. Okay.
Hey! Look, he's got a partner, Miss Partner Haver.
Pinky? I don't even know why you surprise me anymore.
I don't know, but seriously, like, Twilight's gonna have a heart attack.
Oh, is there a surprise? Where's the surprise? I love surprises.
Dye your hair yellow and then you're surprised.
Ugh. Anyway, weren't you going to talk about partners?
Oh, yeah, you've got a partner now, and that's just super duperific.
She's just walking me to the clubhouse.
Yep.
Of course she is. Once a pony's your partner, they'll walk with you everywhere. They're like your new bestest best friend. Partners also sometimes have active abilities that let you do things either in the field or during conversations. But Apple Bloom's just a little silly, so she can't do that yet. We'll have to talk about that part later.
Okay.
Hey, I'm a big pony.
No, you're not.
Well, duh! You just haven't found what your super special partner talent is yet. Kinda like a cutie mark.
Thank you, Professor Pinkie Pie.
Yay! Professor Pinkie Pie returns!
No problem. Aw, you two look so cute together already. Have fun, Twilight.
Bye. Gosh, the last game that I ever played that had Twilight and Apple Bloom hanging out together was, Story of the Blanks. Gosh, that game was freaking weird. But, anyways, yeah, so we now have Apple Bloom as our partner in crime. And, looks like we're gonna be paying a visit to Sweetie Belle and Scootaloo, but we'll be doing that in the next set. What is this?
This swing has always confused me every time I look at it. The design is really weird, to say the least, and not exactly what I'd call practical for ponies. And another thing. As far as I can tell, it violates basic physical laws. When ponies are swinging on these things, there's, well, no upward force at all that would counteract the always present force of gravity to keep the pony aloft. I'll need to preserve the scene just so, in order to study this in great detail next time I have the opportunity. I have to solve this mystery.
Whee!
Apple Bloom, stop that! You're ruining science!
Science! Think of the science! Okay. But anyways, yes, so next time around we're going to be talking to Sweetie Belle. And most likely going to be meeting up with Scootaloo and seeing what she has to say about this entire ordeal. So let's save. Nope. Oh, save name. Set one. Yeah, so. Okay, set one. Okay, cool. So the recording set one is now there. Alright, so, like I said, that is going to be it for this session of my list. Stretching. It's gonna be it for my take on round one of My Little Investigations. I intend to, at the very least, finish this case. I don't know if there are more than one cases in there. I believe I saw a comment or two saying that there was another case on there, or that at least another one's being made. But for now, I'm going to definitely finish this first case here involving Scootaloo and the Carousel Boutique. But, as I said before though, I'm out of time for today, and so that is going to be it for this episode. And, so far, this is pretty interesting. It does seem a little bit slower paced, but at the same time, this is heavily, this is heavily conversation based, and so you have to actually understand everything that's going on, actually listen in and use the brain in order to piece together what's going on. And we're just, I feel like we're just at like the beginning of this, so, and it kind of makes sense because we kind of are. So I'm pretty sure that things are going to get a lot more difficult in terms of finding out the truth with whatever evidence that I may have. And it should be interesting seeing my tiny brain try and figure it out. But like I said, for like the 5th time, that's going to be it. And so until round 2 comes along, I thank y'all for watching. And till then, this is Brony 44 saying, see you guys later.